Yeah? Do you know why I said to stay on? Because for most of you, I know your future. And it's very bright. And as someone knew that future, they walked away. They could not stay. It's okay. Are you in Acts 28? And when Paul, I want to read from NLT, permit me. As Paul gathered an armful of sticks and was laying them on the fire, a poisonous snake driven out by the heat fastened itself onto his hand. I repeat that again. Please follow me. Don't let your mind be anywhere. If there's a lady beside you disturbing you, change your seat. There's a guy disturbing you, change your seat. Don't let the lady put his or her hand on your shoulder. Don't let any distraction. Forget the rice in your freezer at home. Forget the food, the soup you cook. Just forget everything and focus here. Are you hearing me? As Paul gathered an armful of sticks and was laying them on the fire, a poisonous snake driven out by the heat fastened itself onto his hand. That means the snake was under the bush but was hidden until fire came. There are certain things that will never leave your life until fire comes on you. Are you listening to me? What drove out the snake? Heat. Fire. Of course, fire causes heat. I repeat, what drove out the snake? So there are snakes in your life that will not go until your life gets heated with fire. Hello? I repeat, there are snakes in your life that you inherited from your forefather, from your father, by virtue of sexual intercourse with your mommy, and you came forth, and those things remained on you, but they will never go anywhere until fire is applied on your life, until heat comes. As long as you are cold, the snake will remain there, and you might even transfer it to your children. Oh yes, is that bad? That's why we are here tonight. How come the rich are living a will and you are living prayer point for your children? It's an error. You should not live battles for your children. You should live a will. Are you getting my point? I'm just admonishing you. So I want you to know why we are here. We want to apply it so that the name of that snake, according to KJV, is what? Viper. Please go and Google Viper. Go and, after now, check Viper. How dangerous it is. Now, when the snake came out of the fire, what did the snake do? It did what? It beat Paul on his hand. The snake did not come out of the fire and walk away. When it came out, it beat Paul. Let's see what happened. You will expect that the snake will run away. No, it did not. Because the snake will always want to revenge. Oh, yes. Verse 4. The people of the island saw it hanging there, and they said to each other, a murderer, no doubt. Though he escaped the sea, justice will not permit him to live. Because their boat capsized and he found himself on the shore of the sea. So they say, he did not die inside water. He's a bad man, he's a murderer. That is why when you start burning for God and fire is applied and they eat the snake to come out, men will say, because this is the wrong time for this noise, though. Well, there's no right time, though. So, you see why it's dangerous now. I've lost my thoughts. I need to gather myself back again. Okay, this is it. Now, when the heat is applied and the viper leaves the fire, the viper will not go. The viper will retaliate. That retaliation of the viper is what most of you are going through. Remember that before you started becoming serious, your life was better than this. That sounds awkward. Do you know what? Leave God, backslide for 3 months. Your life will be better. Oh God. Who is understanding me? Are you getting this thing? Holy Spirit, help them. I have seen people tell me that, Sabi, this is your God, I can't do it, I'm leaving your God. And I try to encourage them. And the next thing, I don't see them again. They have disappeared. The best form of defense is attack. The viper will never go to want to attack you. And now, this phase most of you are going through is the phase where the viper is attacking you back. Now, men will start talking. They are the ones that were mocking Paul. Say, Olosholo Buruku, Modara. Who knows what he has killed people on the sea? Who knows how many people he has killed? They will now start talking. Some will even talk to your face. Now, if it's outsiders that are even talking, it's even good. Some is your family members that are talking. But there are some people that will talk to you like, but there are some that will tell you some things and be like, even you that I expect to know better, it can even be your pastor. Oh yes. That means they go everyone else in now. What they go do themselves? Don't disturb my church activity without your prayer here. Now, how do you explain that a pastor talks that way? And your mom and dad will tell you, no night prayer in this house. Don't make noise. I want to sleep. If you are burning for God, go and burn outside. Don't burn here. Viper is attacking. Now, I'm not calling your parents viper, please. I'm using, what figure of speech do they call it? Is it metaphor or what? Please, try to understand me. Do you understand me? I'm not calling anybody a viper. I'm trying to illustrate something to you. So, if you start pressing deep into God, you start burning for God, and there is no viper attacking back in the form of human being, you have not pressed in deep enough. You are still joking. One way to 2 p.m. to 5 a.m. Don't worry, the grace will come. Backyard, verse what? Verse what now? 5. And he shook off the beast. Okay, let me continue my NLT. But Paul shook off the snake into the fire and was what? Unarmed. Are you seeing the consolation of it all? He was unarmed. Why was he able to do that? He has built capacity. It's not everybody that the viper can harm. If you build enough capacity, that viper will promote you to your next level. It will not harm you. So it's for a season armed, as you can see. Paul shook off the viper and he was unarmed. I think the final verse I want. Hallelujah. Don't go to your side and all my enemies will die. No. In their marking bed, they post it. Look for that picture, post happy birthday. I wish you put down. And someone is like, are you crazy? This person wants to kill you. Yes, I love it. Let him kill me. Put it there. Are you getting me? Celebrate your enemies. It kills them faster. Are you hearing me? It's a technique. God told me, young man, if you overcome, love like an idiot. As when most of us do most things, and you don't want to do it. No, I'm obeying an instruction. Don't worry, you don't understand. Guys, small boy. When you grow, you will understand. You will understand better. I beg, let's complete that verse. Waiting for you to die. You will not die, yo. Be changing clothes past the front of their house. Upload picture. Leave na package and package. Can you see wicked people? They waited. The Bible did not say they waited for some. I can imagine some of them. My Bible is with you. I can imagine some of them carrying seats, sit down in front of their house. They're waiting for Paul. They're waiting for his corpse. Say Paul to cool, and they will not start celebrating. I'm a Paul try you. Do you know at the point some people say they will not eat or drink till Paul die? You are fasting on top of somebody's head. It's crazy. And I know there are some of them that would like food very well, but because of bitterness is a terrible thing. Hatred and bitterness, it kills faster than cancer. You are hungry, you refuse to eat. Bitterness is bitter than bitter cola. What is bitter in this life? Bitter leaf. What is bitter? What is bitter? Where? Whatever you mention that is very bitter, bitterness is bitter than it. because that to do with your emotion. You are killing yourself. And me, I don't. I'm a free guy. I'm just enjoying my life. Just enjoying God. You know. Come on. Don't give. So if you are the cause of what is happening to you, somebody offend you, somebody says, and you start bored. Be enjoying God. Be worshiping. I bet let's see what was their end. Now, but when they had waited a long time and saw no harm come to Sabi, they changed their minds and decided that he was a god. Are you seeing that? Everything we tried did not give joy. Ajeni. Let's check her bloodline. She must have eaten something from the mother that made her not to die. She's a witch. She's a god. Akai. Did you see that conclusion? Say, at this point, we give up. Paul I can imagine them going to Paul and say, how you did do yourself? We won't kill you, no greed die. Who did your day shift for you, Paul? How viper? And when they come to ask some questions, you must have a ready answer. You must have a ready answer. Yes. And they're like, now you God love us. I don't know. And the next one that comes to your mind, what did I do to deserve this kind of love? And they're like, it's not the same God you are serving. See, Christians are the most bitter people. Yes. Go and do your research. Pastors do want fellow pastors to rise. The senior do not want the junior to rise. Elder fighting you 6 p.m. I know there were days where as